go on my shit, you go all the way down. You see the transition into me becoming a fighter. No bullshit, no lie.
So like, let's get into that. Let me introduce you first, though, real quick. Today we got Montrel TooCold James, podcaster, MMA fighter, boxing fighter,
combat fighter, bro.
Entertainer, combat fighter.
We do all this.
For sure. So yeah, let's get into it. So how did you get into fighting? Was it something you saw, or just being through some shit like most fighters?
Man, I was homeless. I'm gonna say that. I was homeless.
I can relate.
Basically, man, it was in the sense how, like I said, with the club promotion stuff, like I was in that realm, and then kind of it like transitioned. Like we were doing, like, have y'all ever heard of Club Flavor?
No.
All right, so it was the East St. Louis club, and
my dad's from over there.
Like, if you ask your dad, like, have you, like, it's like right down the street from Blackman's. Blackman's Plaza is right there in the same spot. Blackman's Plaza have not been moved for years, but basically, you know, it was a little spot up the street. I think they knocked it down probably now, but like basically it was called Club Flavor. The owner of that spot, he basically had something going on at the Ambassador that's in North County. So basically from there, you know, he basically, you know, had something going on like bikini boxing at the Ambassador. So he was trying to pack out that building. Like, if y'all ever been to Ambassador is a pretty large establishment.
Yeah, I've been there.
Overall, period, concert wise, that's venue wise. So basically, like, shit, they had a cage though. They was competing against City Spud at the City. The City had bikini boxing going on too, but Slim was doing them at the City. Slim Loose Candy. So basically from there, you know, we went up there. It was some guys that I knew. They name is basically some niggas I knew. Basically, they drove asses. They was fought against each other at the main event. And from there, they were like, shit, you want to fight? And I was like, shit. At the time, they was calling me Chip. Like, people was calling me Chip.
Okay.
That's the street name, club promotion name, whatever. Sure. But basically, they were like, Chip, you want to fight? And I was like, shit, I'll fight tonight. I don't care. At that time in my life, I was just really low.
Just taking some fights.
Like, for real. And not even taking fights. Like, I never fought. I have no amateur background.
So, like, no street fights before that or anything? No scraps?
Baby. When I start fighting. When I start my career.
All right. That's enough said.
Like, I'm cool. Like,
he wasn't the fighting type?
I'm cool with people. Like, I'm so cool to the point where people would be like when I was younger, like, I used to be doing dumb ass shit, but motherfuckers respect me because I respected them. Right. And they'd be like, brother, leave him alone. It's just how he is.
Yeah.
He cool. He
I feel that.
He ain't mean no harm by that.
For sure.
Like, for real.
Well, how did you guys meet? How did you two meet?
On Washington Street.
Here, you wanna come on? You wanna talk?
We met up downtown on Washington Street. Honestly, I was like a lesbian. I got with him, and
so he converted you. Wait, here, come tell the dog.
She can tell y'all though.
No, like seriously, like he pulled up on me. He was rolling down the block. It was summer. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all outside. I didn't expect him to get out of the car. You know how you blow kisses and like, hey baby. You know what I'm saying? And think it's gonna keep going. But
right. Sure.
Like literally pulled the fuck up and shot for me.
When did you guys meet?
2010.
Like, as we were finishing high school.
You said high school?
Okay. So that was like you said like right after 2009 you were doing the club promotion shit in 2009?
I've been a club promoter since I was 17, so about around that time.
Okay.
Like, I ain't gonna even stunt, man. I didn't finish high school. I'm not trying to tell kids to not finish high school, but like high school wasn't for me, man. Like, I wasn't one of them people. Like, I skipped school so much. Like, I should have had a job as an agent, as a skipper or something, bro. Cause I was, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I had all the excuses to get out of class. I had everything. Like, Nick, I was that dude that always was in the office whenever the new girls was coming, or knew someone. Like, everybody knew that was coming. You was gonna see me, and you gonna know me by the time you get into school.
Yeah,
like, for real. Like, I was on that shit. Like, But you know, school wasn't for me. I finished my school years off at Parkway North. That's a North County, I said North County, West County school.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, man.
Familiar with North?
Basically, shit. I was from North St. Louis, also. You know, and then just fighting just happened. Like, you know, like I said, the owner of the club basically had this little event going on. He basically was just like, shit. They wanted me to fight that night, but then niggas was just getting weird and motherfuckers just wasn't moving right. So they wanted to also put together another show. So they didn't want to compound. They didn't want to just clutter everything in one night.
So this was boxing or MMA?
It was just boxing. Okay. Inside of the MMA cage. I never knew nothing about boxing. I never knew nothing about MMA for real. For real. I was a big WWE fan, like wrestling fan, like
SmackDown versus Raw, all that.
I knew all that.
Yeah. Who's your favorite wrestler? Undertaker?
Yeah.
Okay.
I fuck with the Undertaker. I fuck with all of them. Be honest with you, Stone Cold. I fuck with everybody.
Rey Mysterio was my shit.
Are you familiar with like the underground scene here in St. Louis? There's actually wrestlers here.
Yeah, man, I fucked with some of it, but it was this one guy. He kind of got me off on that shit. Like, his name Ace Anderson and shit.
You remember a wrestler named SB by chance? Because you touched on something earlier too.
If I see him, maybe. If I see the person, maybe.
Okay. Like, I'm from North County too. Like, I grew up there. Born and raised in St. Louis myself. And so, like, you said some stuff about homelessness and stuff too. Did you want to talk about that a little bit more?
Because he was homeless as well.
What type of section were you in? You're like where were you mentally in that state of your life until like where you are now?
To be honest with you, man, I'm surprised and shocked that I didn't get into no other drugs because I used to just smoke blunts with random homeless people that I know that was real fucked up.
Yeah.
But my mom, basically, when I met my wife, from there, I got locked up on some other stupid shit, just being around the wrong place, wrong time type situation. And basically after that, I separated from her, and then from life just happened. My mom passed away when I got out of jail, so it was like I was spoiled to the point where
you felt that was just like
I was in West County. I'm from the north side, but I was also raised in West County.
Yeah,
same here.
I was raised in North County a little bit, but I was raised in West County and North City. So basically, like, you know, the shit was just crazy and hectic. If you know,
it's like two different worlds. If we're being honest,
night and day.
It went from just a crazy little road where I was just oblivious about a lot of shit, bro. Like so much shit. In life, because my mom was trying to, like, my mom kept me in the house, but I was also in the streets. I was just around certain people in the streets, like certain people that I know that sold drugs or whatever.
Right.
And I just seen certain shit.
It's easy to get into that.
Yeah, so it was just like after I grew up, like this was like early 1920, and then when I got into my 20s, it was just like I went from going to the youth shelter that was in the Delmar Loop. I don't know if y'all might not know about it because it's closed. If the youth shelter that's like got ever been by the U City Library, it's like diagonal. It's like a little dome that's like right there at the circle. And you know it was like a little dome at the. It's like basically it was like a little youth shelter that they had going on for the kids and anyone that was basically before they was turning 21. And basically from there, you know, I was there doing what I could. So y'all wouldn't even believe me if I told y'all, but like y'all know I'm not gay no more, dude.
Yeah,
I know him. No
he was
bullshit.
in the shelter.
Yes, no bullshit. And every time I see him, or every time I try to see him, you know, I tell his ass like, bro,
he is from St. Louis, isn't he?
Yeah, he's from St. Louis, bro. Like, no bullshit.
Oh, someone said that shit. Like, someone legit said that shit.
Dude is from St. Louis. Like, no bullshit. He was homeless before. When that shit happened, like before that shit happened, like he was a writer. He a writer. Okay. He was like, I believe that was overall a writer. But when I met him, he was just trying to have me read some stuff, and I was just at the point in the shelter, just like on some high shit, chilling. That was allowing us to either keep our stuff there and do what we need to do as little teenagers, youth, before we turn, you know, adults. Wash our clothes, wash our ass, etc., etc. And he was in there talking to me and shit. He was like, "Yo, you mind, you know, reading my book for me?" Like, you know, I'm like, yeah, bro, you can read it. I don't feel like reading it, though.
What kind of stuff was he into? Like,
I couldn't even tell you about that shit. I just know as flamboyant as he is now, he was flamboyant then. Like how he was. How he
so
is
it's
now,
true. It's all facts.
That, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, how he is now is worse than how he was then. Now he got a camera in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Facts. So he's got to live up to his persona, you know,
bro,
at this point.
The stuff crazy, bro. Like when I seen him,
that shit was funny though.
I told my pops, I was like, yo, like we was like we stayed in we stayed off of Natural Bridge Road or whatnot. So you got my foot back up. But we stayed off of Natural Bridge Road and we seen that nigga at the Dollar General. I was like, that thing not gay no more, dude. And he was like, I'm like, yes it is.
Yeah.
And I said something to him, like, what's up with it, bro? And he was like, oh, hey, how you doing? But not knowing that I know someone else that know his ass still, too. So I was like, I'm going to tell such. Right. If you don't say, you know, if you don't try, if you don't humble yourself, right. You out here tripping. Like, bro, I'm like, you used to sit in my face and bother me all the fucking time at the fucking shelter. Right. But that just shows, like, there's so many other scenarios I got with meeting up with celebrities or just people when I was at a point in time when I was low where everybody just...
Would you say that? Like,
did that make you get into like wanting to do like podcasts and like being interested in different types of people or like?
Nah, man. Like just being a people person, man. Like I'm just cool.
That's what got you into it.
Like I was when I got married in Houston. Like shit, we ran across this radio the personality. Basically, he had like a little thing. Like everybody in Houston or in the South, they got their own little radio platform radio station. But some people got their podcast, but they making like a radio station thing. Yeah. So I asked the dude for a slide, and I was gonna turn it into like I tried to do it like the radio thing. I had it here, and then it just didn't go well because the person was being kind of unprofessional. Yeah, and then I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it on some podcast shit.
I like how you set yours up though, you know, because I could see the radio influence. Now that you say something about it,
I tried it. I just try to promote certain artists through the intros, music, and certain songs and what like that.
It seems like. That's important to you is like promoting St. Louis which is something I like, you know. So what do you think about that?
I promote St. Louis the best way I can. I had an issue. That's kind of like it's kind of.
I mean, you got the shirt on too.
This is sponsored. Shout out to Box XT.
Okay, that's true.
You know, but it's also a facility where I go and actually do perform with my actual striking right now. Shout out to Box. Shout out Box STL. But and then Valkyrie Fitness, that's my strength and conditioning spot. You know, that's another sponsor. Cola, the Cannabis Social Club that I was also telling you gentlemen about.
Shout out Travis too, man. That show.
Yeah.
How did you meet Travis?
That nigga. That nigga.
That's the dude.
That's my nigga.
I fuck with Travis, bro.
Yeah, man. I fuck with Travis, man. That's my nigga, man.
How did you guys meet?
No, like I said, when I established my amateur career, I kind of made my name, and him being a analyst or a scouter or fighting,
for sure.
He basically we just ran across each other a few times at a couple events, and finally just spoke, or he said something to me, and I said something to him, and congratulations, dude. Keep doing your thing. Yeah. Then I was working at Sky Trade Center when Bellator came, and finally just caught up with him and actually rapped with him because I know where he was in his life with his career. Like he was actually close to everybody. I know that's what I'm trying to get to. So I just asked him at that time, like, yo, can I get a picture with you? This was back like I say 2013. Like, not 13, like, I say 14, 15, about around the time when I started, like, before I went pro. Yeah. And from there, it just happened as right now. Like, it just happened, like, bro. Like, it just, how we just formed the team now, it just happened. Like, it wasn't forced, it just happened.
Exactly, because I would tell you, like, I'm obviously friends with Max. He started fighting. I like to do the filming stuff. So I'm, like, film for him all the time. I'm like, because I like to do it. And then obviously it's good for like promotion and stuff. Yeah. So that's how I met Travis. I actually we were filming at like Finney's or something, and then we just kept filming.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I understand. But I saw Travis. We went up to his Valkyrie, the first one, or the CrossFit, STL CrossFit.
Yeah.
So, and Max had a fight coming up. This was right before COVID, and we were just recording with him, and I'm like, the way he talks to fighters and like inspires fighters, crazy, bro. That shit crazy because like
he's like he annoying because I get on his damn nerves too.
Nah, but it's good though.
I was just talking shit.
It's good.
He don't. No. He inspired me like cause it's the same shit that he talks about. He's annoying. Like I ain't annoying too. Like what he said. Like he like a father. He like a annoying ass father. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like you know. But he even recognized you like, dude, you like a little annoying ass son. I'm like, nigga, you too. You like a father figure that's annoying.
It's dope.
But you know, he respect me like I respect him. But like, it's just a more of a thing where. He one of them guys that it's my spot, respect my space, blah blah blah. I'm like, I respect your space. I just want to talk shit like you talk shit.
For sure, I like the dynamic because like
he cool as shit, man. Like if he wanted to be a motivational speaker and like actually
he could do it,
shit, bro.
It's inside. He got the Ray Lewis gene, bro.
Be like, like. But if he wanted to, he could like flat out be a motivational speaker, like shit like that is more what we need in communities, you know. What I'm saying?
For sure.
Like not saying he ain't in the community, but like you know, it's just shit like that where he be on.
It's the mentality.
Yeah,
it rubs off.
We need more shit like that in the community, bro.
That's motivational. So, like I was filming him. I was filming Max. Max was running like this drill. You go all the way down the street, back, all that shit, bro. And then I just hear Travis like. It's the best shit I ever filmed. Like, he was like, these are your people. Like I said, he was getting ready for a fight. He's like, this is your people. It's in your blood. I'm like, damn, bro. That shit, like, just hype. And then the footage got corrupted, bro. I couldn't put it out. I was like, that's the worst feeling. And that's kind of what inspires me now. I guess, like, chasing that shit. You know? Because I could never... It's the best shit I ever filmed, bro.
That's why I be trying to get people to come and try to catch me and inform because, like, it's been times where I've been lazy. It's been times where even when I've been lazy, like, shit, motherfucker, I'm doing good work. But, like, shit, now I need Fury FC November 14th, bro.
You can talk about that.
I'm performing. I'm finna do what I need to fucking do.
Hey, get up, Blue.
I'm gonna do what I need to do, and that's like. I said it already, like the last MMA fight that I just recently had in May.
Hold on, we got it. You wanna walk us through it?
Man, shit. What the walkthrough? What's the walkthrough? For real shit. The entry? You want to walk through the entry? Alright, I'll walk through the entry for you. So the entry was picked by myself. You know, I always go through fight intros with my wife and shit. I'd be like, I'm gonna walk out to this one, bro. She was like,
Hold on, take this through. We're going to pull it up on the screen.
So,
start at the beginning?
Basically,
I like the vibes.
So I'm going to break down the whole day.
Okay. Tell me when to pause it.
So, you don't have to pause. Like, pause.
You can pause right there.
You pause right there.
He said you don't have to, yeah, exactly.
You can pause right there. All right, so look, I'm going to break down what exactly occurred.
The jersey.
So, start with the jersey, please.
The clean.
I'm glad y'all brought up the damn jersey.
Bro, start with the jersey.
Speaking of Travis,
this Travis's idea?
Fuck no.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. So look, man, not against his idea, but like I told his ass, like shit, you know, he can't. You know how he is. He wanna, boss up on the boss sometimes.
Sure.
I'm not the boss, but like
in this situation, you're the boss, bro.
In the fight situation, he came. As me as a fighter, I know he is my strength and conditioning coach. I didn't I know he went to Buckley's corner a couple of times in a couple of his fights, but I didn't assume that he wanted to actually come to this particular fight. So I'm already set. Like in every fight, I'm always coordinated on what I want to wear, how I want to wear, what I want to do.
That's very important, out. Like the routine.
Always, so I get that shit out the way in my mind and whatever. Here this nigga go. Here. Wore the Valkyrie Fitness T-shirt, which I do have on. Which I do have on. Hold on. Which I do have on. But I told him like, nah, man, because I'm wearing the jersey. I always wear that. It's just official. Like it's just a thing now. Like I walk out in that jersey when I fight in MMA fights.
It's dope. It's like a hockey jersey, but it's like that Cardinal.
So this is every time.
It's a limited edition because I actually found it at when I worked at the Blues thing.
Right.
Or when I was working, was it? I think it was at the Blues or at the Cardinal Stadium. One of the two, basically. I got it. I actually found it because one of the fans left it and whatever like that. But basically, I've been wearing it since it's previous fights I have online that you could watch it. I'm actually walking out in it.
Okay.
But this one, man, it was so fun. This one's funny because, like, shit, no lie, if you could play it right now. Like, as I walk out, hit the bottom. I chose the Jaquan hood hop also to walk out to. But I showed motherfuckers, like, I represent St. Louis to the fullest. From this fight camp, I trained at Wolves.
You gotta respect it.
Man, I trained at Wolves.
Bro,
I trained at St. Charles MMA, but I was mainly out of River City and 10th Planet. But you pause right there. Now, when the t-shirts come out, now you see I took off the jersey. Then I had the t-shirt, the Valkyrie Fitness on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, for promotional reason for everybody else that's out there, if you guys interested in that, you know, be a talk. Just hit me up. But basically, when I walk out, if I have a like I might wear my Koski, you know, cloth. I might in this upcoming fight. I might. I'm trying to think of something right now.
Bro.
I might, but you know,
that would be so tough.
I have. If you want me to wear your T-shirt, you know, pay me. But I'll wear it, and that's how it goes. Like whatever I choose to wear over. Like if I work out in armor, take off my armor, and people will take photos of whatever.
Some Deontay Wilder shit.
Hell no.
What do you think about that?
Man, he punched himself out. He came out perfectly fine. I thought Fury was playing around any damn way because the way he was just allowing him to do, but he was it wasn't. I guess Fury was allowing him to take the body shots that he was allowing, and then everything else just went from how it went. But I felt like he didn't perform the way he was showing the videos that he was showing in the world, and he had a year. He had a year of training.
I mean, it was a great fight, bro. It was a great fight because like
it was cool.
Knockdowns on both sides. You love to see that in heavyweight fight.
And then the referee kind of was worried too much about Wilder in the beginning part of the first few rounds of the fight. It was where to the point where you should have been counting instead of worrying about the opposite man that's doing the knockout. But
I agree.
Whatever. It was a cool fight. It was a cool fight.
Sure.
But like I said about Travis T-shirt, you know, we had that little dispute, and I told him like I'll wear it, but I'm wearing this over it
for sure.
And that's how it kind of like that occurred.
This is a routine, bro.
But if you also pay attention when we get through the fight, I had put back on the shirt.
Okay.
I don't put back on the jersey. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as we were going through all these motions right here, shout out to the Vans.
Oh yeah, shout out to the. Shout out to the Vans, bro. He was working out in the Vans. I respect it.
I work out in Vans,
bro.
The new ones. It's the new ones. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't peep game. We got them on. At least I do.
I'm barefooted today. Barefooted today.
It's only Vans over here.
Sure.
Yeah,
we got Vans.
You know,
sponsor the boys.
Also, we just got back from Las Vegas. We were just out in Vegas at the High Rollers. It was me and my wife, as you can see, she's in the background.
I'll fuck with Vegas.
Like we went to, I had some connections to the High Rollers. This is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
That's dope.
Team tournament company, foundation, federation, whatever however they want to describe their being, but they're awesome, and I fuss with the High Rollers. They treated us with, you know, so much respect and so much, you know, just man, if I wanted to be high, that was high. Like, shit, I rolled up in Kimbo Slice's cage. She was originally supposed to be doing the joint rolling competition. We had to do a king side, but she had her nails on, so she just put them on. And she was like, she would have been having a difficult time because it was a time limit. I think I did mine. I had stepped in and I did it like 2:30. I rolled in like 2:30 or something like that. Rolled a king size joint like 2:30 or something like that. Less, right in there. But you know, and
I respect it.
One of Wiz Khalifa's homies, he judged it and he gave me a 9 or a 10 or something like that. Yeah, 9.5 rolling. Yeah, and I think I did 1 or 2 papers on it.
Yeah, that's dope. What you didn't go?
Yeah, she was there, but like she wasn't able to.
No, she didn't go in the contest.
Yeah, she didn't do the competition. But dude, it was a nigga with no feet.
with no feet.
He competed. With no feet, he had.
Well, you don't need feet to roll a fucking.
That's why I said I thought that when I didn't see it though. We didn't see it, and my homeboy was like, "Yeah, it was a nigga. It was a nigga." Like we bumped into the girl who before.
You might have been hella fucking fried though.
Bro, we were. because they went around with a leaf blower, but it was full of weed, and they.
Oh, that's tough, bro. Oh shit, that shit tough.
Like had in your face,
fucking air mattress.
That's fire.
No bullshit, no bullshit, not bullshit.
That was with the high rollers.
Yes,
right.
Like you can look it up. I'll send it to you later and everything.
For
like
sure,
no bullshit. Like I got videos from when me just sitting there and walking around in it, recording it.
Yeah,
like, theirs and mine.
I seen like some like
Wiz Khalifa fuck with them real hard. Like for real,
Bro,
Wiz Khalifa fuck with them real hard.
Yeah,
like,
that's tough, bro.
Like with all the celebrities for real. Like I can name a couple people. Tyrone Woodley, a couple of people like. They fuck with him. Like y'all gotta like really follow them on Instagram.
Shout him out. What's his Instagram?
Whose? The promote? No, it's called High Rollers BJJ.
Okay.
It's HRBJJ. So that's how you find them on Instagram.
There you go.
Yep.
By High Rollers. Shout out to them.
That's tough.
Yeah, so we just got back from Las Vegas, like literally like 2 weeks prior to this. You know, I'm ready, focused. You know what I'm saying? Big focus. I was big focus, like
locked in,
bro. I was telling him, you can tell from just like watching your intro, your mentality walking in there. You can tell you're already ready to go.
I wasn't moving nowhere. I was getting big boo. You know, earlier that day we got called niggers.
Really?
Yeah, not in there, but like outside on a street part. Like I was just going to meet up with somebody. You know, give me some medical. You know?
This is in Vegas.
And, no, this was in Kansas City.
I believe that shit.
Bro, look at the body.
It was like Independence. So you know,
look at the body language. Like you're loose. Like you ready?
Oh man, bro, that's how I feel right now. Like I'm so ready. Like I'm eager. I'm so anticipating on this fight on the 14th. Like,
was there something you did specifically that got you so focused for this fight? No. It was just you just locked in. Just felt ready.
I know where I'm going, and this motherfucker was 4-0, and. To me, I felt like, you know, this should have, me as a fighter with the knowledge I know, I felt like that should have put me in more of a position to be closer to the UFC. I should have been on the Contender series. Yeah. Period.
Because this was Fight Pass, right?
Yeah, this was on Fight Pass. So, like, I feel like even how they try to describe my record is 3-5 on Tapology or however in MMA. But it's just weird because it's a politics statistic. I can't pronounce it the word. My bad. It's a tongue twister, but it's just more of a like they want me at a half and half or above. In order for me to get to that
the opportunities.
And then on top of that, if it was like that, I'm not represented by nobody.
Right.
So that's the other killer part. But I don't really give a fuck, and I try to be represented by people, but it's not about how.
So it's just more fight anybody.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm fighting the right people, but I'm fighting smart fights. I'm not just out here fighting anybody. Now, until the money's better and opportunity's better, then we out here fighting.
That makes sense.
But right now, I already did that in the beginning stage. Like when I began in my career, I started my fight career in the South. I started in New Orleans. And I started boxing as a pro here in St. Louis. I did a 6-rounder against a dude that was 5-0 in boxing. No Golden Gloves experience, no boxing experience, nada. I was an MMA fighter and a kickboxer. 5-2 in kickboxing, 11-6 in martial arts as an amateur. So other than that, like shit, you know, everything for me been a roller coaster. But like some of the fights when I came back home, I was going through a little situation where it kind of had me mentally moving fast, but like I know what I was trying to do. The things I was trying to do was being done, but I was just missing certain things. Like I was going to fights more technical, but it wasn't really strong on the technique side. But I had the technique to perform. But if I had a little bit more strength and conditioning, I could have probably performed a little bit different. If that makes sense.
So taking it like full on serious and like doing the conditioning, doing the work.
I always make weight. I'm always making weight.
So
that has not been an issue.
For people who don't know, like what part of like training and like preparing for a fight is mental and physical? Because I've always wondered that for myself. Because like I've known Max forever. You know, me and Drew know Max forever, where he's like one of our good friends. But like, what part of it is mental? What part of it is physical for you? Like, which part is it harder or easier? Like, how do you balance it?
Well,
because I know it's a lot.
My mentor and my mental coach I really, honestly, man. Outside of that, I just pick and choose. But before that, it was just shit to get to where I am with marriage. Or before I got married, even with my fight career, it just still like, bruh, like I sacrificed so much shit.
Yeah.
Like I sacrificed so much. Like we have kids, but I'm the one with them. But you know, that's to help you guys out. Like if you are with a woman and they have kids, and you are man enough to accept her kids, she should be able to be woman enough to accept your kids. If that makes sense, vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
I actually thought about that the other day.
But it's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with
me and my girl been
being a
together
person
4 years.
who, you know, it's nothing wrong with being with someone and you don't want to be with a person who don't, you know, you don't want to. It's not wrong. Just establish, always establish these things.
You gotta have this line already,
you know, or you know, at least be upfront with the person. That's the only thing I can say on that.
That's some real shit.
But it's just more or less like, you know, I don't see my kids. I was homeless, and just like some people assume that the homelessness was the drive. It was, but it wasn't, because it was just like I had a job. I was actually working, training, homeless. Right. I was doing things that as a pro should have been. Like if I was a pro, I would. If I was getting money for the fights I was doing as an amateur, I would have been somewhere. But like I was basically being used in the sense of making money for someone else that wasn't really helping me in the long run. Right. So it was just like, my G, I had to remove myself from these things and rearrange myself from certain other areas and try to learn the game myself from the knowledge that I received from certain people. Right. But, you know, you have pitfalls, certain shit happen. For sure. You know, life happens. But the mindset would just always move forward and then always just stay strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with being weak, because there's always gonna come a time where you always, you know, gotta be down on yourself sometimes. But you gotta make sure you get yourself up and dust yourself off and keep moving. Right. Like I always tell myself, I still say it, but now I'm training consistently. And when I used to get little L's here and there, like, it's time to get back on that high horse. It's time to get back on that horse. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to be, you know, trying to be scared to get on the horse or well like that. You know what I'm saying? For sure. I gotta ride this bitch to the top. You know what I'm saying? That's so facts. It's been that way. It's gonna keep that way. Like I look at everybody that I train with. I look at everybody that what they do and how they do it, because it's just like, shit, it's something that you doing that's better than what I'm doing. So I gotta figure out how you doing it and try to take it. Right. What you said.
Some Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan shit.
Yeah, you know? I wasn't a big Kobe fan. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Well, I wasn't even a big Michael Jordan fan. I ain't gonna even tell you that neither. I'm not even a basketball fan, bro. I'm a Celtics fan. I fuck with Jason Tatum. I fuck with Jason Tatum. But just off the strength of St. Louis. Yeah. But like, you know, I also fuck with the Celtics because I just like green. Like green is a spiritual, earthly, you know, thing. Yeah. But
see, I like the Celtics too when Kyrie was on there, but
nothing against them, nothing against Kobe or Michael. It's just like I know.
So let me tell you what they did. Yeah, let me tell you what they did. So like, obviously Michael Jordan's first. Yeah. And like did the moves, made the moves, like some of the moves, you know. And then what Kobe did is like, he's like, yeah, I took the moves and I made them better, like myself. That's the mentality I was talking about. So like, watching something, learning it, growing upon it, and then doing it yourself.
Isn't that what Bruce Lee did though, in a sense? Or Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, one of them niggas?
Oh, bro, Bruce Leroy. Hold on, Bruce Leroy or Black Dynamite?
Who?
Bruce Leroy or Black Dynamite?
Alright, now look, I gotta watch Last Dragon. I gotta watch it. Oh, I never watched none of that shit.
You've never watched Last Dragon?
Her and her family have.
Watch Last Dragon, bro.
I haven't. Like, I ain't gonna even stunt, man. I'm oblivious on a lot of movies.
You want to talk black superheroes?
I heard of these figures.
He caught a bullet in his teeth, bro.
I trust me. I seen snippets of certain things. Like, the internet's so crazy right now. Like, you got certain people. Like, I see so much stuff on the internet. I done seen people react so much stuff. Rappers doing certain little skits. This is one guy. He got a company called Fat Ninja, and he got a thing with what's the dude who say show enough. Fuck. And basically, but he got a fat version.
Yeah. Oh, what is his name?
I forgot the dude's name.
I think his name might be Show Enough.
Show Enough, yeah,
something like that. Yeah, bro, with the crazy ass hair. Oh my god.
But back to this fight shit, man.
Let's see.
This nigga, alright, look. So the walkout, I already knew. Look, looking at the video, like I didn't see his walkout. I don't give a fuck. You can skip his walkout, but like shit, Like when he got out there, when I see the video back again, I knew he was scared. No, when I watched the video back, I knew he was scared. But actually, when they get into the moment, no, I didn't notice nothing. I just knew like shit. I had the person in front of me 4-0. I need to go through his ass. It's point blank. Period.
He said, "I knew he was scared."
How do you like this matchup right here?
I'm older than that nigga,
bro. You have like crazy reach.
You are?
Yeah, I'm older than that nigga.
Why did you say the age?
They got the age wrong.
You have a crazy reach advantage right there.
Is it flipped? Like were you 29?
I would believe so.
Okay.
They got it messed up. But one, I hate promotions. They get my name wrong. They got my name, not him, not this.
Didn't he
person.
say Jones on one of them?
Bruh, yes. They
I'm
always
like, come on,
doing it, bro. Like you looking at the card, it says James. You looking at shit that says everything.
And you supposed to be ready.
That's what me and my wife were just talking about. Like, bro, like you read. How can you mess up something that you reading exactly word for
call
word,
him out
letter
after.
to letter?
You gotta call him out after.
Like how? I did. I talked big shit to the dude. I walked up to him like, how you get my name wrong, bro?
Yeah.
Walked around to the commentator side and everything.
No, like when you get the mic after the fight, be like,
hey
man.
No, they didn't give me the mic.
Oh, they did it?
Watch it. I wish I could show you.
I saw the finish.
This the one I uploaded on the internet. I wish I could show you the one from actually on UFC Fight Pass. Like, they cut me so quick, bro.
Yeah.
They cut me so quick. They cut me like a kid watching porno getting caught by their parents. Like shit.
There's no fab season out here.
Boy, they booed the shit out of me. Like at that little moment right there when y'all see me turn around, wave everybody, because I was like, oh hey, how y'all? Watch this. Half of the people in there knew me anyway, but like half the people only knew me just because I used to fight. I already built the name up there because of Shamrock FC.
Okay.
Blah. Shamrock FC blah. They alright.
Better than Nemesis, but
Man, I don't even want to talk about Nemesis, bro.
Get fucking body kick.
Yeah, that was what I hit him 3 times. No, 2 times.
Let's talk about that. Hold on.
So from the kick to the kick.
Yeah, there's the body kick.
Body kick.
From the kick to the
something you do on the back. The show.
The kick to the so the kick. I'm always be a natural.
God.
I'm a natural stand like Muay Thai person. Like people used to consider me a brawler when I first started. Like I fought
like a boxer.
I used to train out of the gym. I used to train at a kickboxing gym called Jermaine Andres. My bad. I used to train out of Jermaine Andres Kickboxing Academy gym, and it was out of Jamestown Mall when Jamestown Mall was open. And I used to just catch the bus from downtown all the way out to the county and just on some homeless shit, you know, just taking them long ass rides.
Shout out James.
On some homeless shit.
Ride, listen to music, you know what I'm saying, going to the gym, training. I actually used to train with Sean Wilson before he actually, you know, and I actually went to high school, Insider. I used to go to high school, same class.
Shout out Sean Wilson, bro.
I used to be the same class and same school as Metro Boomin and Sean Wilson.
Oh, that's dope.
No bullshit. Like they used to come to me and ask me about parties and shit. I used to be bad though. Like I used to be in the senior lounge smoking blunts and and cigarettes and shit.
So you knew where the parties were, basically.
I was
exactly. Got you in the club promoting shit.
Man, I've been the club promoting shit with the shit for me because like that's how everything kind of
networking.
Like it's too. That's why everybody like, how is he doing this shit?
Yeah.
How is he doing this?
Exactly. Networking.
You gotta pay for my consultation. I'm telling you.
For sure.
I'm telling you, you gotta pay.
Hey, start an OnlyFans and give them
What's up, dude?
Start an OnlyFans and give them advice. You know?
No, thank you.
No, you know, like
I know, but
not the fucking sex shit, but like give them advice.
I think about it.
You know, like giving advice for like networking.
Yeah.
Get the bag, bro.
I wouldn't even know how to promote that one, but I'm glad you gave me that idea.
Because they do more than just like sex content and shit.
I understand feet.
You get the bag, bro.
Feet painting, you know.
No, I'm not talking about feet, bro. I'm talking about promoting.
I'm talking shit.
Nah, you can't even. You can't. Nah.
You good on this?
Huh?
Yeah, right. Well, I was gonna say, all right. So no. The fight, man. Look, I'm even gonna say it. I keep on trying. I explained it to people in person, but like I can explain it like for real. Like I wasn't really expecting anything. I was just knowing that if it's gonna be a fight, if his ass try to take me down, I already been working on my ground game. My ground game been improved so many levels 10 times. So it's just like here, man. And it's just like, you know, whatever he was gonna bring, I was ready. on 2 weeks' notice. Just letting you know that.
Sure.
So
Damn.
I'm at a majority of my fights I had as a pro been on 2 weeks' notice.
Was it condensed
3
camp?
weeks' notice, a week's notice. Say it again. Big
Was it
dog.
like a condensed camp?
Every camp is a condensed
2
camp.
weeks?
This
That's
camp is condensed. Like right now, like I'm on weight, but like I'm just so eager.
So
like,
did you
I'm
like
so
just
ready.
focus on ground game, or like was it ground game?
Like I was training out
some
of 10
stand-up?
Planet St. Louis,
Ooh.
and 10 Planet is a no-gi Eddie Bravo system.
Jiu-jitsu.
That's a branch off from the Gracie's gi
That rubber
system.
guard.
Yeah,
Yep.
so like I'm pretty flexible and everything, but like I basically focus with like even when I was going to Wolves Den and I only went to Wolves Den and St. Charles MMA just for sparring because I know there are high level fighters there that's around my size, and I only did that on Sundays. But everything else was just basically technique, strength and conditioning, technique.
Yep.
Worry about what I need to worry about. Sprawling. Didn't have to worry about none of that shit for real. But I basically was make sure I was on my feet, make sure I was just on my guard. He got one hit off on me on this fight, and from there it was just more or less like I destroy, and it was just so weird how it went. It was just weird because like I didn't plan the feint, I just knew to throw what I wanted to throw, and everything else. I even missed the 3 if y'all paid attention to it, because if I would have hit his ass with the 3, that probably would have been the fight for real. But he was done when I hit his ass with the 2.
Yeah.
So his ass
So it's hard to hit him with the 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but the submission move that I got his ass with, if you could go
when you
to,
choked him out.
it was more or less like I demonstrated before I did a jiu-jitsu tournament
In the air, though.
Yeah, he tried to dump me. It's called dumping. Basically, when you have somebody riding high on your back, he tried to dump me off on his back. So with most people, pause.
Right there.
Most people would assume everybody, if motherfuckers was in that motherfucking audience, I'm cussing, I don't give a damn.
That's fine.
If motherfuckers was in that audience betting that I would have fell off his back, because I didn't, motherfucker. This wasn't even the first time I had this happen before. Like, bro. Bruh.
Oh yeah, you got the
You can
the
see
full
my
back.
neck. You can see my neck even bent off to the side. I said, "Fuck my neck, everything."
No,
Nigga,
once you got the legs in,
This
it
shit
was
gonna
over.
hurt tomorrow, too.
bro,
Shit.
not even
Once
the
you got
fat-
the legs in, like
yeah, once the legs got in, there was a wrap. But like
was
the
a
fat,
wrap.
go to the stand-up part.
watch the legs.
The legs don't come in too late. Watch this. Now look, stop. Right there. Look, I fucked him off right there when he tried to do this part. When he stood up, if you can see, I hooked his hand up on the side. He got one free hand. That's how he got a 3-point stance going on right now. He got his
506.
his
you
2
see it
feet
right there.
and he got his hand right down.
Yep.
But his backhand, the hand that's right there, is my feet is hooking it. And it's another jiu-jitsu move.
That's
where
crazy, bro.
If it's like a move where
That's a fucking-
you hooking a person, like
Yeah.
if we was on the ground and I had him, and I basically wanted to take over that hand, all I gotta do is just how my leg is, put it behind his back, and just basically lock my legs up again.
Oh,
That's
But
wild, bro.
I basically did it like that in that sense, just moving forward, standing up. So it was
wild,
moving. It was just all in motion forward, or just how it went like this. You could
Bro,
continue.
this scramble is insane.
Pause. You see how he tried to jump me? He fucked up himself even more doing that dumb ass shit.
He tried to
That's
throw you
momentum.
over.
That's momentum right there.
That was supposed to be momentum for him to dump me off.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be all the momentum to be like, get the
For
fuck
sure.
off me.
He
motherfucker.
probably thought he was good.
You see,
Until-
literally, look at all that weight on the lead of the
That's
front part
wild.
of his
That's
head.
upside down.
I wish I could take a picture of that shit. Bro, all that weight, like really, picture that shit. I'm stuck, I'm cradled like a baby
you forget.
on your neck
Right.
and on your top of your part of your shoulder.
That's crazy.
And ain't go no damn where. Not even a
And then the legs. This is the part. Right there. That's it's over. Right there, it's over. Look at the wrap.
Man, him turn around too. Turned his ass. You can see the whole spin.
To get out of the back door on the rear naked. That is very
I
And then locked it in.
I felt so good because the promotion tried to play me so many times. They tried to offer me a fight at 75. Yeah, not 75, but at 45. I'm not a 45er. They tried to offer me another fight that was last minute. All type of crazy shit. And I was just like, I don't like promotions that do crazy, disrespectful ass shit like that. I ain't gonna understand. I'm gonna keep hitting these.
That's how it should be.
All right, so look, we finna get funny on this shit now. So look, let's look at to the 1, 2, and 3 at the cop part. All right, so look, no, not in the ring, outside the ring. You got James Krause. You got the dude in the middle is like the owner,
James Krause,
or whoever
Drake.
it is that's of the like a matchmaker of the promotion, or like it's like a promotion. I forgot who. Someone like basically he's
in Kansas City.
He's like the owner of a management company, basically, or whatever.
Okay.
That's basically who he is. And then the person down, not him. He's the matchmaker.
Okay.
Now
Crossing his arms and shit.
watch the reactions of all of them. No, back it up a little bit. Watch it. Go back to before he tapped.
That is very tight. There's the
Go back a little bit more.
Back a little bit more.
Get a little bit more. Oh my God, get him off of him. Face ever. Watch everybody's expressions.
England trying to get out of the back door on the rear naked. That is very tight. There's the oh my gosh. There is the upset with Montrel James.
So what do you think of right here? Like finally.
Oh my mama.
Yeah.
Oh my hood. Oh my mama.
For
Oh
sure.
my hood. I was like, yeah.
Is that what you said in there? What you said? What were you saying in here?
Oh my mama.
The power that he
Oh my mama.
You said what?
If you wind it back, as soon as you hit the ground, he says if you can see it.
Oh my
He says,
mama.
Oh my mama.
Oh shit.
on the rear naked. That is very tight. There's the oh my gosh.
Oh, look at the guy who's like,
Well, we had a controversial issue with the matchmaker because some of my fans was going on their ass because everybody knew that they brought me in to lose.
For sure.
So everybody was like, y'all know damn well y'all was just mad and salty because he blew through y'all niggas real bad on live internet table. Like
That right hand was
I had motherfuckers on Twitter talking big cash. Like I'm on Twitter, I'm on motherfucking Instagram, motherfuckers reposting my shit. And then what's so crazy about that? I just posted out to everybody in the city like, yo, just repost this. And when I won, it blew up even more. Jaquan, everybody, Murphy Lee, everybody, all the high echelons, start recognizing me, talking to me. They still, even before then, they were talking to me and shit like that. But like that shit just
That's dope.
because he was undefeated, so he just took a L. Expecting to get a W.
Like the whole situation was,
England tried getting him off.
brought me in. Air quote lose, but you brought me in, and then I blow through your dude 45 seconds.
Yeah.
45 seconds. That ain't the first time I done some fight.
Yeah, that's
like
the first
that.
round, bro.
That's insane, bro.
That ain't the first time. And then I done it in a fashion. Like I did it. I blew through his ass with a punch. Then I blew through his ass. I blew through his ass with a motherfucking and then I submitted him. Showed my ground game. Showed everything.
Body kick.
Showed stand up. Showed body. Showed everything. I displayed all at levels of the same thing. But it's cool.
Yeah.
We got more work to do. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Are you more motivated now than ever?
I've been motivated since I started, bro. Like I've been in jail since I've been a pro. I've been in jail due to some domestic situation to another previous person in my past. Like, bruh, got married. That ain't nothing bad. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I'm just saying, like, I came home. They're put like this. I got extradited from St. Louis back to New Orleans due to some shit that occurred in New Orleans and shit. Did my time in New Orleans and came home. Like, it felt weird even how the situation occurred because I felt like they tried to keep me in there even longer because it just felt like, and this is how the Lord is. The Lord didn't let the devil keep me bound even longer because there's much more greatness for me to be given out to in the world. I was giving out greatness in jail because I was like, I had people wanting my items before I left.
Yeah.
Like, bro, let me get your rosary, let me get this, let me get that. But these were the same people that were talking, that laughing at me and all this other crazy shit. But these niggas finna go up that way.
Yeah.
Like, no bullshit. But like, these niggas begging me for my items before I leave. So it was like nothing like crazy that I look at like, oh no, like, idolizing type shit. I look at it like I must have left an impact on something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
A legacy.
from there, I come home. We moved, like, they come get me from New Orleans. My baby come get me from New Orleans. From New Orleans, go to Houston. From Houston, you know, I go down to Main Street, kickboxing and boxing in Houston downtown, where Derek Lewis and a couple of other WBC boxers and some more other fighters train out of that. And from there, you know, she was working. I was just training. We were living out our car. And we got married a few months later when I came home. Like, I came home March, got married in May. And then from there, you know, I was getting ready for a title fight, my first title fight as a pro.
Yeah.
I lost that. You could pull that one up too. I don't really give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand we promoting, you know, positive things, but I felt, and I could really explain that one too.
All right. What's it name?
You just type, like, just go ahead, click on my name. It should be still on there. Just click search again, and you should be able to pull it up. Or, yeah, there's the one underneath the boxing one.
This one?
Yes, sir. So, like, you know, you could, I'll tell you when to pause it. Yeah, pause it right there. Alright, so leading up to this point right here, like I said, I just got out of jail. I just got married. We sleeping out our car. We had a couple of little spots. We had people that was helping us out doing our thing. It was in 2019 before we came back home. Like, shit, bro. Like, it wasn't crazy. Like, I came out weighing 205 also. 205 pounds.
That's crazy, bro.
What?
And this fight was this fight was at 170.
What are you at right now?
I'm at 170.
170?
Well, 174. 175.
What are you at naturally?
179, 180. On a day when we out here kicking it,
yeah,
you know, go turn up on the natural.
Okay.
But like, yeah, man, leading up to this fight right here, bro, like I set up this fight. I found this fight. Like I said, I found the majority of all my fights. I went to talk to people, but like, you know, I set up everything. I'm doing the talking negotiation. Yeah. Got lucky with this title fight. Like I said, just the blessings of just doing what you want to do and just being able to have a strong mindset. Yeah. There was an example of it. I came up short because I let that happen. I let this loss happen, and I'm supposed to be a champion right now. I allowed that to happen because the way I was just too close. I was allowing little things to happen where I shouldn't allow it to happen, and if I was. Yeah, and then it was also an early stoppage where I wasn't able to actually defend a takedown or take actual, you know.
Do you want to get into it? Should we get into it?
Yeah, we can get into it.
All right. And then I want to ask you after this, you can think about this during the fight, but like, what's one thing you learned from losses versus one thing you learned from winning? So think about that, and then we're going. Should I skip to a particular part?
No, it's gonna be pretty cool, quick. Like, we could, it's gonna start now.
Do you feel different going into this fight at all or no?
Nope. I knew I was going to get gold. I was ready.
Okay.
But I just be more tactical.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? The shot was what it was, but as you see, I recovered and I defend. But then it was just like, what the fuck? Why are you here?
Yeah.
Like, why the referee here? Cause like, the referee came right as he was coming behind me to charge it to finish me.
That was an early.
Like, go back a little bit. Like, for real, like, why are you behind him? Like, you coming right behind him
because you recovered.
Did he throw a kick on the ground though?
No, he tried. No, that was the referee coming charging behind him, and his leg just went how it went. You see that? And then I'm defending. Then I hit the ground, bounce, but like, he came because he see me defend. But at the same time, why are you on him?
So let's see when you stop that.
See me, my hand still even over.
Yeah, look how fast he got in there.
Like, my hand, like, you.
He came in there. Look right there.
I'm looking. I'm watching everything. Why are you on him? And then I get up. I'm fine. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Get off me. Walked off everything. Most fights.
Were you like dazed at all?
You see me? Look at me. I'm walking around, bro. I'm fine. Like, with most fights like that, how many times you seen referees holding off the fighter? The referee got fucked up.
I feel like he came in too quick.
You feel me? Like, you came.
I guess it depends on the ref. Cause like Herb Dean, fucking.
Look, that nigga look everybody there. I feel like everybody there was intoxicated. The official there, the official there was intoxicated.
Because not only were you still fighting, he was still fighting as well.
I'm both.
Like why would you?
Both was defending. I was defending. He was attacking. After the fight, he knew that, but it was what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like, what did this teach you at all? Did it teach you anything?
Stay on their motherfucking ass. Stay on their motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm gonna make sure I defend whatever, and make sure if I do take a shot, not trying to take a shot, but like take shots to make sure, shit, it is what it is. But like shit, I'm deflecting and I'm taking time. When they say time straight, there's a reason why it's timing, because I could take off the pressure of your shot by timing when you finna adjust and move.
Mm-hmm.
So there's so many levels to it. It's hard for me to explain. Just more for me to adjust, and more for me to just like demonstrate.
It's really technical.
So what did you learn from that other fight, that last one?
Oh, you talking about the one I won? There's much more to come in. Now it's bigger shorts to get.
You feel more motivated?
I've been motivated, bro.
Yeah. What you said?
I've been motivated, bro. I'm on all that shit. Like, I be telling everybody, like, I'm blessed, like, cause last year, no, the year before last, before Buckley did that spinning back kick.
Yeah, what was your reaction to that? I want to ask you that too, cause
bruh, I was like, damn.
Watching it live?
Bruh, I was like, damn. That's what I keep saying, damn. I'm like, let's see how this shit finna move. Like, that shit, like, cause I seen everybody blossom into the stars that they are and the people that they are, because
it's amazing to see.
Like half of the people like Buckley and all them, they've been doing it longer than I have.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real. And like I'm just slowly but surely, but I'm doing other shit. Yeah. They doing other shit, but I'm doing my shit. I tell myself like I'm 30, but I tell people I stick to it. Like even in the outside world of fight, I don't worry about the next man. I worry about me. But I appreciate and I'm blessed to be around these people. Yeah. You know, like you and doing what you do for me and shit. Sure. And just now, just being among y'all, just doing this shit. Like I just really, I'm embracing it, but at the same time, I know it can be taken away from me. For sure. Real quick. You feel me? It's a blessing, and you know, it's just all how you handle your situations. That's how I feel.
What advice would you give to like a kid going into MMA or wanting to be?
Bruh, do every step. Quit coming to us pros. Nothing against the fact that you want to know the knowledge and you want to do all the nice spinning back kicks. Take your time to learn a spinning back kick. Learn how to move to the side. Learn how to stand back and learn how to distract your opponent to get to the point of where you could do a spinning back kick. Quit trying to just jump the gun. There's people out here, like, we were just talking about this over the weekend, me and a couple of guys. Shout out to Lucas. Shout out to St. Charles MMA. Excuse me. You know, I was just talking to these guys, and you know, certain guys ask all these questions to guys that's pros, or they're just like with you, like how like people want to just, oh bro, how you record this, or how you do this, how you do that. You gotta pay for this, but at the same time, you know, you gotta go through these classes. You gotta sit down and watch these videos. Like I sat down and watched these videos, or I read these books and do all these things. So in the martial arts standpoint of view, it's just more like, dude, like I got sores. I have muscles that's stretched out because I put these muscles through that shit. Don't think just because you feel good and you got the ability now to do it, it's gonna come a time where you're gonna be putting something where motherfuckers like, bro, I tried everything to get out there. I bet your dumb ass did. I bet your dumb ass did, but it didn't work. Yeah. Because you didn't know the proper way to go this way and thrust another way, or just simply just thrust your pelvic, and then you could have been done. But most people be thinking muscle, strength, speed. So instead of just think, take your time. Some people say don't think, but I'm like, man, bro, I know exactly what to not think about, but I'm thinking because it's something where I'm not learning, but I'm knowing that he ain't got nothing on what I'm finna do, but I know I got something else backed up off of that. But I'm thinking on the fact of like, it's chess. It's definitely not checkers. Right. So like, I got something on the back end of what you
focused. Consistency. too.
Like on that fighting shit, like I got it, man. I got something on their ass.
Yeah.
But I fought some great people. I ain't gonna stunt, but now I'm just in a whole different mindset of things, man. Like, it ain't even a word for it. It's just, I just know that it's great to come, and it's cold shit coming, and it's gonna be more cold shit, more and more and more. That's all I can really say on that.
Hey man, we wish you good luck
Yes, sir.
in your fights, and then more blessings, bro.
Amen.
Sure.
Hey,
Shout out, like I said, shout out to St. Joe's MMA and them guys out there, you know.
And Charles Johnson too, bro. He out there doing his thing.
Big Charles, Big CJ. That's a original St. Charles MMA cat right there, man. Like,
Sure.
for real. Like, that's that LFA champ right there.
Sure.
Waiting for, he need to get signed to the UFC.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, bro.
Like ASAP. Like, I don't even know why they taking so long to get him signed to the UFC. Like, they just signed somebody.
It's gonna happen soon, for sure.
Oh no.
But thanks for coming on the podcast. It's good having you here. Good talk.
Oh,
Inspiring people. A lot of lessons
be
to be
yourself.
learned. A lot of bars today, for sure.
My bad. It was a long ass segment, but I be talking.
No, it's good. It's all chill, bro.
no, that's what we do here, man.
Show.
That's what we do here.
All right.
Fucking talk, bro.
You got any shout out the fight?
Shout out to Fury FC. If you guys would like to follow me and keep up to date with all the information on this fight or any other fights that's up to come, or you just liking the fan base of me, follow me on all these platforms. TooCold, MMA, TOOCOLD, MMA, Instagram, Twitter, Montrel James on Facebook. You can also type in TooCold MMA on Google and find me. And then basically, shout out to Fury FC. I will be live fighting on Facebook, all on your app, November 14th, or probably even be on UFC Fight Pass. So just follow me, stay tuned. Shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate you guys for having me. Shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to Valkyrie Fitness, Box XTL, Prime, Premier, Premier Chiropractic, Stretch U. I appreciate you guys for keeping me going and allowing me to be able to do what I do. Emerald Glaze, that's my UK sponsor. Shout out to you guys. You know, that keep me rolling on this stuff. You know what I mean? Shit. And shout out to all my fans. I appreciate you guys for loving me. That keep me cold out here. You know what I'm saying? And keep me doing what I need to do. Shout out to my wife. You know what I'm saying? Her little big head ass.
Yes, sir.
She keep me right in this corner. She stepped up when a lot of people wouldn't be able to, and help me out in a lot of major ways. Like, she actually take care of me after the fight, before the fight, during the fight.
Bro.
Like, she sees some of the shit. Like, she sees the aftermarks of me every step of the way. Like, it's in a sense of like, no, it's not pregnancy, but like, she didn't see me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't see the pain. She didn't see me go through some shit. So, like, outside of her being my wife, she didn't see me go to war, like, for real, and come out and function in the life, like for real. So, shout out to her.
That's what's up.
You know, shit, shout out to everybody that fucks with me for being me, you know. And I fucks with you for being you, if you could be you. That's all I ask for.
That's some real shit.
Be sure to fuck with me November 14th, Fury FC. Dana White, sign your boy. You know, sign me. Give me that clip.
Right.
I need that clip. Don't edit that. I need that. You know,
For sure.
but once again, shout out to you guys. I fuck with you guys. I appreciate you guys allowing me to come on you guys' podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
do what
good
I
having
do
you, man.
best.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I just had to take and made this too cold. You know.